Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my NFL Draft 2025 first round reactions. I tell you guys that my mock draft just completely absolutely got annihilated as the draft went on. I mean it. My draft is absolutely screwed up right now. Got plenty to talk about, so we're going to hop right into it. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're 6 more away from 700 subscribers. Hopefully we can get to it by the end of the month. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Cue the intro. Alright, real quick before we get into it, I gotta tell you guys something. I still cannot believe that Shedeur Sanders did not get picked in the first round. The Giants literally traded up in the first round to get another pick, and they get Jackson Dart. This could be a little bit of a reach, but I think Shedeur Sanders is better than Jackson Dart. He shouldn't be going in the second round. I assume now he's probably going to go to maybe, I don't know, the Browns, I guess. But it's just, I think it was stupid how he wasn't picked in the first round. I mean, that's just my opinion. Alright, real quick, honestly, a lot of these drafts actually were pretty obvious. I mean, so Tennessee Titans pick, Cam Ward, you knew he was gonna go number one. They didn't try to be cute with their pick. They went with their franchise guy. They went with Cam Ward, and now we just gotta see if he actually turns out. Alright, now immediately we had our first trade of the night. It was the Jacksonville Jaguars trading up to the second overall pick and giving up a couple stuff for Cleveland. And now Cleveland has the 5th pick, and the Jaguars selected Travis Hunter. This was an absolute perfect move. The Jaguars did what they needed to do. They needed a receiver other than Brian Thomas. They needed to help out that DB, so why not get a player that literally plays both positions? I mean, a great move by Jacksonville. Right, and now the Giants took Abdul Carter, the monster of a human being himself. Yeah, I mean, I thought this was an absolute excellent move. Again, just the quarterbacks at the time weren't really the strongest. The receivers weren't either, so they went with Abdul Carter. And honestly, Dexter Lawrence and Abdul Carter is just not fair. That should be banned by the U.S. government. Alright, and now we have the Patriots selecting Will Campbell. I mean, again, not really surprised here. I mean, we all knew that he was going to go here. Again, they did what they had to do. They needed protection for Drake May, so why not get the best name available? Alright, and now we have the Browns selecting Mason Graham, a defensive tackle. I mean, not the most horrible pick I've ever seen, but just definitely not the best. I mean, why? Your D-line's already good as it is. Why select another defensive tackle? There's so many other needs. You needed receiver, you needed running back, you could have taken Genty, you need quarterback, you need some DB help, just other things. And defensive tackle is what you guys decided to go with. I mean, again, not the worst move ever, but not the best. Alright, and now we have the Raiders getting their running back of the future. They got their guy, Ashton Genty. Perfect move by the Raiders. They're not going to go into the season with freaking Raheem Morris as their running back one. They need a young guy, and Ashton Genty was the best available. Now, again, we just need to see if he turns out. I assume he's probably not going to put up the same college numbers that he put up this year, but, I mean, hey, at least maybe he could get Offensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, matter of fact, he kind of is already my Offensive Rookie of the Year pick. Alright, now the Jets select Armand Membo, offensive tackle out of Missouri. You get an offensive tackle literally the year before, why not get another one again? I mean, who's Justin Fields gonna throw to at tight end? I mean, Jeremy Rucker? Why? I mean, at the very least, you guys could have taken Tyler Warren, maybe, but it just, you decide to take another tackle? What are you guys doing? Alright, now we got the Panthers selecting Ted McMillan out of Arizona. I mean, I thought this was an excellent pick. Again, they're not going to go into the season with freaking 80-year-old Adam Thielen as their wide receiver one. They need another receiver. They need another weapon for Bryce. So, they went and got the best available. And I thought this guy, based on his clips, this guy is going to be a monster. All right, now we got the Saints taking Kelvin Banks. I mean, this guy is a beast, but why are you guys taking tackle when you're going to go into the season with Spencer Rattler as your QB1? Like, what are you guys doing? All right, and now we have the Bears selecting Colston Loveland, a tight end. Everyone's saying, oh, he could be good, he could be good, he could be good. I agree he could be good, but you guys literally still have Cole Kmet. You guys still have another tight end. And out of all of the things that you guys need, you guys really thought that tight end was your main position need? What in the world are you guys doing? I mean, Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland's going to be a sick duo. I get that. But you guys need, the list goes on and on. You guys need another receiver, for God's sakes. You need a running back. You need, God forbid, you need O-line help. You could have gotten an edge rusher. You could have gotten some DB help. You could have gotten a linebacker. I mean, honestly. But you guys choose to get a tight end, another tight end. Yeah, out of all the things, tight end is really what you guys thought you needed. Or at least if you guys were going to draft a tight end, why didn't you take Tyler Warren? Why did you just go with Colston Loveland out of all tight ends? Stupid pick. Like, really, really stupid pick. All right, and now we have the 49ers getting Mykel Williams. I mean, honestly, I thought that was a good pick. I mean, they lost basically all their defensive free agency, so they need a next guy. But why did he get drafted before Jalen Walker? All right, and now the Cowboys took Tyler Booker. Honestly, makes sense. I mean, they needed a replacement for Zach Martin. They need somebody to protect Dak, they need someone to make Dak look like not totally of a garbage quarterback, as we all know him to be. So, yeah, Tyler Booker, like, this guy's big, he's humongous, and he could be a great fit for that open spot for Zach Martin. Honestly, as much as I hate to say it, good pickup, Dallas. All right, and now we have the Dolphins taking Kenneth Grant, a defensive tackle on Michigan. Already the third Michigan player being drafted in the draft. Damn. Honestly, this guy's an absolute beast. He's definitely going to add a spark to that D-line that you guys desperately need. But, like, honestly, there's a little bit of questions because, I mean, like, you guys got rid of Kendall Fuller and you're trading Jalen Ramsey. Like, why didn't you just go ahead and take Will Johnson here? Again, it's surprising me that Will Johnson didn't even go in the first round. I mean, you definitely could have used a corner. I mean, hey, I'm not saying that Kenneth Grant is bad. I mean, this guy is going to be a monster. But I don't know what you guys were doing here. And now we have probably the most obvious and the best pick of the night. We have Indianapolis taking Tyler Warren. They finally have their tight end of the future. Hopefully they finally have a tight end that is not going to stink so bad that you can literally smell him from all the way like 50 feet away. I mean, Tyler Warren, this guy is a beast in Indianapolis. Take good care of this guy. And if you so much as use him like Arthur Smith used Bijan and his players, I'm getting too riled up. Good pickup, Indian. All right, and now the Falcons take Jalen Walker, edge out of Georgia. Great pickup. I thought this was such a steal. Matter of fact, I probably think that Jalen Walker should have gone 8 to the Panthers or maybe at least 11 to the 49ers. But no, the Falcons got themselves a steal, and they got somebody else later in the draft, which we'll talk about in a second. All right, and now the Cardinals take Walter Nolan. I was super upset. I wanted this guy so bad, man. But Cardinals fans, I mean, you guys got your guy. Like, defensive tackle out of Ole Miss. This guy is an absolute monster. This guy is huge. He's kind of reminds me of like a Jalen Carter. He could be in the interior like defensive tackle, but he could also be a defensive end. It matters what scheme you guys are going with, but you guys got your guy. All right, and now we got the Bengals finally getting a playmaker on defense. They took Shamar Stewart from Texas A&M. Again, like the Bengals did what they had to do. They saw how bad their defense was this year, so they decided to focus on that, and now we just need to see if he turns out. And now we got the Seahawks taking Gray Zabel, guard from North Dakota State. I mean, makes sense. I mean, we all knew that the Seahawks were going to take a guard just between this guy or Tyler Booker. So they went with Gray Zabel. And now, again, like this guy is going to be a great compliment and hopefully create some holes for Kenneth Walker to run through. All right, now we have the Buccaneers taking Emeka Egbuka. I mean, again, not the worst pick I've ever seen, but just not a very questionable one. Like, why didn't you guys take an edge rusher here, or at very least a linebacker to replace Levante David? I mean, I get it. Mike Evans is going to be retiring soon. Chris Godwin might be leaving soon. I get that, but no, I mean, you could have just waited until free agency last year to pick up a receiver. Like, why would you waste your 19th overall pick on a receiver? All right, and now we got the Broncos taking a cornerback. They took Jahdae Barron. If I were Pat Surtain, I would request to be traded right now. Like, why? Like, you spend all of that time in free agency on your secondary, and you go and get a corner. Like, you guys needed so many other things. Like, you needed a running back. You needed maybe a couple more decent O-linemen. You guys need a tight end. Like, why? Like, you guys could have gotten maybe a receiver. I don't know what you guys were doing with this pick. Plus, you literally have a corner who won the Defensive Player of the Year. All right, now we have one of the more shocking picks of the night. We have Derek Harmon going to the Steelers. I mean, makes sense. I mean, this makes sense for a couple of reasons. I mean, one, they were not going to get, Shedeur or Jackson Dart, probably, which basically solidifies that Aaron Rodgers will be playing for you guys next year. And two, this gives your well-suited replacement for Cam Hayward. But just for this season, imagine a Cam Hayward and Derek Harmon in the same interior defensive tackle position. Like, that just wouldn't be fair. All right, now we have the Chargers taking Omarion Hampton, a running back. I mean, this kind of makes sense a little bit, but you guys literally just paid Najee. And then you take another running back again. Like, you could have taken Matt Golden, who literally just went to the Packers. And, oh, by the way, is the first time a Packers picked a receiver since 2002 in the first round. I mean, this guy was absolutely electric. He seems like a great guy to have on your roster. And this guy was an absolute steal. I thought he was going to go earlier in the first round. All right, now we got the Vikings taking Donovan Jackson, a guard. In my mock draft, I didn't even have this guy going in the first round. I thought he was going to be like a late second round pick, but nope. I mean, apparently we got to trust the process with the Vikings. That the same process has been going on their entire franchise, to where they think guard is their other need. Like, you could have taken Malachi Starks, but you didn't. You could have taken James Pierce, but you didn't. Right, and now we got the Giants trading up from Houston to get their guy Jackson Dart. Good. Great pick by you guys. Just have Russ start the first 5 games. Let Jackson Dart sit behind him and learn a little bit, and then when the time comes, let Jackson Dart cook. This guy is going to be a beast. All right, now we got the Falcons taking James Pierce Jr., another edge. I mean, this makes a lot of sense. I mean, the Falcons have literally been bottom 2 in sacks and just overall edge pressure for the past 2 years now. For the past couple of years now. And, like, honestly, this team is going to be scary. It's like, who in the world is going to stop Jalen Walker and James Pierce on the same D-line? Like, that's going to be crazy. All right, now we got the Ravens taking Malachi Starks. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, they saw what happened to their secondary last year. They got their guy. They got their safety. Honestly, again, like, who in the world is going to stop Malachi Starks and Kyle Hamilton on the same safety duo? Like, that just wouldn't be fair. All right, now we got the Lions taking Tyleik Williams, defensive tackle. I mean, again, makes a lot of sense. I mean, their defensive tackle room is absolutely abysmal. Having this guy and Aiden Hutchinson on the same line, like, that is going to be absolutely insane. As a matter of fact, defensive tackle is one of the very few positions that the Lions actually need. Alright, sorry I'm boring you guys, trying to speed up a little bit, but now we got Josh Connolly Jr. being drafted by the Commanders. Yeah, pay Laramie Tunsil all that money after trading for him. Why not get another tackle? Great move, Washington. Right now we got the Bills taking Maxwell Harrison, corner out of Kentucky. Again, great pick by Buffalo. They needed a corner. They need some secondary help, so why not get the best available? Matter of fact, I kind of thought that you could have taken Will Johnson, but you decided not to. You could have taken Trey Amos, but you decided not to. I mean, hey, I don't think it's a bad pick, and they made a good pick. That's what matters. All right, now we have my Eagles trading one pick up from the Chiefs to get outside linebacker, edge rusher, Jihad Campbell from Alabama. This guy is going to be a monster. He is going to be the next Micah Parsons because I've seen his clips. He plays literally every single position on the field. Like, this guy is going to be a freaking beast. He's going to be a monster, and he's going to make sure that everybody forgets that Josh Sweat is even gone. And finally, now we have the Chiefs getting Josh Simmons, offensive tackle out of Ohio State. Makes a lot of sense. They need offensive tackle. They need O-line help, and their O-line's going to be hurting after they traded Joe Thuney. So, yeah, they did what they needed to do. Alright guys, that's going to do it for my first round NFL draft reactions. Sorry it was a little boring. I tried to speed through it as quickly as possible. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like on this video and comment down below who you think, that's a question, comment down below who you think will be the biggest draft bust of this year's draft, and who do you think is going to turn out the most. In the meantime, I will get this video ready for you guys to watch, and have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll see y'all guys next time I upload. Peace.